And I'm wearing pajamas. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Cal. This is Bambi, and we're back in The Wolf Among Us.
Oh boy.
We're starting the episode 5, Cry Wolf. And yes, we're wearing the same episodes as last time, as we mentioned. I don't know why I keep making a thing out of it. Just nobody cares.
I always tell you not to say anything because nobody's gonna notice, and
listen,
you always bring it up. I'm
wearing my carrot pajamas. I need the world to know.
They're really cute. You should show them.
Yeah, they're Aldi exclusives. I'm a sucker for that fucking carrot. Alrighty. Cute. I hope they get puzzles with the carrot again. I gave mine away as a gift, and I'm kind of sad I don't have one.
Giant plushies this week, so.
I know. I was very tempted to buy a giant plushie, but I got a small one instead. I have 2 now.
Oh no.
I have wrapping. Anyway, nobody wants to hear about the carrot. We want to start the episode.
I just want to steal some time, before we get into this episode.
Let's go.
I'm
Let's
nervous.
go.
Oh my god.
Can you see or can you hear?
Yeah, I can.
You're rolling?
Yes.
Let's go. Cry.
Let's go.
Wolf. This is fine.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree.
No! We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Interesting choices it's showing us.
A lot of our decisions we made along the way.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Let's go.
Just that recap sequence alone. It's interesting what they showed us in the intro, like you said.
Yeah. I'm wondering what's gonna happen. Because they
Also,
keep mentioning the farm, I feel like the farm has something to do with all of it.
Maybe.
But yeah, continue.
It's what I found most interesting that they showed it to us again is the interaction we had with Faith. Like when she said, "You're not really supposed to do that, are you?" And we were like, "Not if I can avoid it." And then we couldn't avoid it anymore. So
No.
interesting.
Way. You must be tired.
I like the windows he has, so.
It's probably displaying like kind of his story or the life he used to have, maybe.
Yeah.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Oh, okay. That's definitely the silver gun.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice...
Didn't I sit down last time?
It's elegant. Really a carpaccio.
Excuse me?
It's lobster.
Didn't we sit down last time?
Sirloin.
We did.
Got a scotch?
Only Tennessee whiskey, unfortunately.
It'll do. Every time.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You forget what happened at the Pudding and Pie? You and your goons tried to kill me.
I'm truly sorry for that whole debacle. It was not my intention to put you or Miss White in any sort of danger.
I like his
My
voice.
wish was merely to take Crane, Sheriff. But as soon as the assignment grew out of control, I put a stop to it. I know that that doesn't change what happened to you, and I can only offer my sincerest apologies.
Crane wasn't yours to take.
I apologize if I overstep my bounds. Won't happen again. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
Who did it? Because
You
we don't
really
know who did it.
don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
Crocodile knows we had
You
no
really
idea.
shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
The Crooked Man said it was.
The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
He's not gonna leave, so just give him up, all right? No! If he thinks he's gonna come in here, act all tough, and we're just gonna...
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
He killed his own girls?
However,
Jesus.
like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Is he gonna kill them?
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Why the fuck are they all here?
Well, I mean, it is kind of their lair, so...
So what? Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look,
Yeah,
the
it
fact
does.
is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've
Ooh.
far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
Vivian knows.
This is
more
right,
than she's
bollocks
right.
this.
Ooh.
You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
Well, I'm glad he has
What's wrong with you
standards.
people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Just
are?
get the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize,
Why does
Sheriff,
Vivian defend him?
but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
Oh, let's
You can go
watch.
join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh.
Ah, crap.
Oh.
Ah, crap. Oh no. I
That's
knew that
cool as
mirror
hell.
was. Yeah.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Oh,
Why are they beating you? Oh no.
Can I run? You can't. I'm gonna die. That was the wrong choice.
Ooh.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Oh, they're gonna run. Oh no, they're gone. Oh no.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
No.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh god.
Well, that didn't turn out too well.
No.
This way.
Go after them. Go after them. Oh my god, Big B. Big B. No.
Ooh.
No, Big B. We have other things to do.
I think he's gone.
Big B, go after them. Go after them. Big B. Fucking god. Move.
It's like calling your dog back and they won't listen. You're like, no, Big B, no, don't eat that.
Come on.
Vivian, why are you helping him?
I know.
Jesus.
You're lucky it's not a four-wheeler.
Oh, he is turned almost completely. Oh shit.
Oh, wait, what is that? What is that? What is that? What do I have to do? What do I have to do? What is that? What is that icon? Is that my health bar or something? What is that?
Maybe
I don't know what
time
it is.
you have or something.
Oh, is that how many quick time events I fuck up?
Maybe. Probably until you like lose them or something. Oh, that's so cool. And I'm so glad I don't have to be the one playing that.
Oh, you know about that whole glamour thing?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why? I mean, I guess it's Georgie, but alright. But, like, the crooked man also got away. But,
we don't know where to, though, because we didn't see him. So. Oh boy. Oh, it's the right car. Oh my god. Oh, I see.
Fuck.
Well, anyway. I think you should try the door. Yeah. Don't kill her.
No!
Take him off!
I can't!
It's too bad we didn't get the crooked man.
yeah. Ooh.
Oh!
Smart. Hi, Bibis. Oh, no, did they both get away? Come on,
We
Big
still
B.
have some left there, so maybe we can still go after them.
Good, mate.
They're trying to run us over.
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Thought we were gonna, like, anvil the car. And just be like, they got away, I think. Fucking idiots. They're really going to the pudding pie.
Well, I mean, it is their crib, so...
Wait, did I rip my clothes off? Last time I turned back, I feel like I had my clothes.
Oh, there you go.
I guess not.
I guess they just transformed. Oh boy, okay.
Do you want to examine the car? No.
Yeah, maybe now before we can't anymore.
Oh.
Oh, that's a lot of blood. Maybe there's some clues.
No, I guess not.
Really? And you
hopefully
can
they-
examine the floor.
Yeah, the blood, but I feel like it's not gonna tell me much more. This house of straw. Oh boy.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
I wonder if the ribbons
Hello,
fail
Big B.
when he dies.
I hoped you'd come to your
Not
senses.
necessarily, because Georgie wasn't the one who made them.
Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
That's what you
He
call
made sure they
mistake?
couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls.
So
were
it's
like-
all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... Ah! You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? Ugh. I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them.
He's
and then
still
he
responsible
fucking
because
sold
he
me
still
out.
did it.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not.
And you could
Go
definitely
ahead
have
and arrest me then. But it
made
won't
their
bring
lives
back
better.
Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend.
like even if he's also being forced into this, like there is a degree to which how much an asshole you can be, you know.
Yeah,
Like
also
you could have been
if-
nicer about it.
I mean, like we got it from his like Book of Fables entry. The Crooked Man is very like persuasive and you know stuff like
Yeah.
that. I mean, he has something on everyone, but
Yeah.
an order like deal with it can be interpreted differently, and
Yeah.
he wouldn't necessarily have had to kill them.
Yeah,
But
and the way the
I mean-
Crooked Man, the way we've known him now, is it very much feels like he is smart about it, and loyalty, the way Tim has it for him, is much more valuable than fear. Because
absolutely,
if people are loyal to you in that way and grateful to you in that way, they will defend you much more than if they're afraid they're gonna die if they don't follow your rules. They're just gonna take the first chance they get away.
Yeah, I just think that it turned sour because, I mean, like, let's be real, Georgie isn't the brightest candle in the chandelier.
No.
And he interpreted it quite literally. And I think he would have gone off on a better note
Yeah.
with the Crooked Man if he dealt it, like, more intelligently
Yeah.
to, you know.
Yeah, I mean, not to say that the Crooked Man is a good guy, but
No,
you know.
no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Just, you know, it's kind of
There's
like real
layers.
life mafia. You're not talking about things directly. There's a lot of like implications of what you're supposed to do. And yes, he probably thought about like, yeah, you deal with them because, as Georgie said, he wouldn't have to get his own hands dirty if Georgie was to do it. So why
Yeah.
would he care?
Yeah.
And
But I guess I imagine that the Crooked Man, for him, just the end goal was important, that they either didn't leave. Like, also now he has, obviously, this has caused a whole lot of trouble. So the way he killed them and the way it was done brought more attention to the Crooked Man. So if he'd just been like, I don't know, if Georgie had the trust with the girls
the question
and
is,
talked
though,
to them, or I don't know.
why... There's still one question mark. Like, okay, Georgie did it. Why put the heads where they were?
Yeah.
That's the one question I have, because that still to me is a taunt. It's a sign, because they were placed deliberately.
Do you think Nerissa did
found.
it? As in Nerissa placed, because Nerissa must have known. But she can't say anything.
Yeah.
But this was a way to show
either
him.
Maybe her or Vivian, because they are both under Georgie's control. Maybe
I'm not
he tried to
I'm not sure what Vivian's deal is, but we'll see.
Yeah, maybe. So they could like send out a sign like, hey, shit's happening here and we cannot talk to you directly, but investigate this. Yeah, that's a good idea. I actually haven't thought about that.
Yeah,
maybe they did.
But I don't understand Vivian's deal right now, because she could have just left Georgie there. Nobody would have raised an eyebrow. But she seems to care about him for some reason.
I mean,
but
it's just one more thought. It's the same thing as with the Crooked Man. Yes, he is their pimp. And yes, he has them under control. But as long as they do as he says, nothing bad is happening to him. They're living their life. They're making some money. They're being taken care of, obviously, for that matter. So, it's the same thing as with the Crooked Man. It's not all bad. Doesn't make it good, doesn't make it right, but it's not all bad, and it's a livable life. And she's probably more afraid what happens to her if Georgie is out of the picture, to not just be her boss, but also protect her in some way.
Yeah, it's the devil you know, as they say.
Marissa, and I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? Georgie's the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die.
I see.
Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
How could you do this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die. When we
But they're
built
still
this
getting
place,
strangled.
It was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. No. Save the fucking day.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian!
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Oh no.
Vivian!
Oh no.
Don't!
Oh no.
Vivian! No!
Oh shit.
Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Don't say anything.
Vivian! I didn't fucking mean it! I was just...
Is he gonna die too? Probably.
Oh, fuck!
Get up.
You're a fable. What is this knife?
Up! Don't think so, Bigby.
Oh, did a piece of the knife break out?
Ew.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us.
Why do you care? Shouldn't you be more worried about yourself here?
Just wanted a nice image to part on. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right?
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did. Let's not draw this out.
All right, Georgie.
I'm not sure if that was more merciful, but I guess it was more quick.
At least he's unconscious. At least he's unconscious. Like, ooh. Well, that video needs a big disclaimer and trigger warning. Ooh, that was gruesome. Ooh.
Fuck. But Nerissa is free. And the other girls who are still there with the ribbons. Hopefully.
Are we going to run into someone and leave? Yeah. 24 minutes.
Maybe call the cleanup crew.
Oh boy.
Could we call, like, someone and tell them what we found out? Just in case shit goes to hell? But now I'm kind of glad that we went after Georgie, because I don't think we could have saved the other girls, Nerissa and the likes.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
Still warm. He's here,
I'm gonna
all right.
Google the girl with the ribbon. Again, I'm very
Yeah.
bad with my fables.
Yeah, no, same. I'd like go ahead and if you find something, let me know. I'll pause. Actually, let's pause so you can look at. Actually, let's see what the Book of Fables told us.
The girl with the ribbon. Is there something? The red ribbon. So it's a story about a woman who is asked by a man to be married, and she says yes, and she always wears a red ribbon around her neck, and she always reassured him, I must never take off my red ribbon. Like, even when she was in her wedding dress and it was obviously odd, she said, I must never take off my red ribbon. Then she was going to have a baby a few years later. When the big day came, Sally said, please tell the doctor I must not take off my red ribbon.
Yeah, in the Book of Fables it says that her husband tried to remove the ribbon while she slept. And then she left.
Like she even, when she had the baby tried to reach for the ribbon, and she like gently put his hand down and said, "Mommy must never take off the red ribbon." That's quite a long story. And the husband was frustrated with it, but tried to be understanding.
Yeah.
After many years, Bill had an idea. Our anniversary is coming up. I will buy Sally a beautiful necklace. She will take off that old red ribbon so she can wear the beautiful necklace. And beautiful diamond necklace. Bill put the necklace around her neck and started to take off the red ribbon. Sally stopped him. She said, "I must never take off my red ribbon." Bill sat back in his seat with a huff. He looked at Sally and shook his head. "I may never understand," Bill said.
In the Book of Fables, it also says that her and Georgie met on the way to the world, like to the mundane world. And the Puddin' and Pie was supposed to be just a strip club. But obviously that changed.
Yeah.
Right. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, it's basically just the same thing that happened.
Yeah.
He pulled off the ribbon and her head just popped right off.
Yeah, and in the Book of Fables entry it says that she tried to and she woke up and then left him. So, high voltage, alright.
In this iteration, the story ends there, that just her head on the floor sheds one single tear and she says, "I warned you," so... That's what a nice story again.
You know, trust your wives, guys. Trust your wives. I guess that's the moral. That's a heavy door.
I mean, it is a steelwork factory, so. Or metalwork factory. I am not looking forward to this. I'm very nervous.
Me too.
So this is where they've been sending these.
What's in them?
Maybe nothing. Maybe it's just about the symbol so that the door can pop up there.
Maybe. Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's why maybe the witch was working with them. She made like the teleportation, maybe?
Maybe.
Oh boy, somebody's getting dropped into hot metal.
Please don't jinx it. Please don't say that.
The big bad wolf.
Oh no. Oh, why her?
Of course it's her. She's gonna fucking shoot us. Is that a coffin? That is a coffin. And somebody is locked up in there.
You used to be something.
Oh, there's a big wheel. Oh, photo board. Oh, bless you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Well, they've been watching us.
So they had they had tabs on us and they watched us. So that's why they showed us the scene with Faith again, I guess.
Surveillance. Oh, this is where all the files on the Jack Beauty, Mr. Toad, that's Ichabod Crane. Was that Bluebeard? Uh-huh. Pinocchio.
Pinocchio?
Flycatcher. Oh no, baby. Collateral. Boy Blue, Rose Red. Oh, Rose Red is probably Beauty. Boy Blue.
Didn't they have like Beauty there?
Yeah, but this is the debts for the people, and collateral usually means this is what you take from them.
Oh, I see.
So, I imagine Red Rose is the Red Rose from the story.
Wish we could look into these boxes. That would be so interesting.
Boy Blue. I don't know. Oh, Bluebeard, probably. Right? Big B Wolf. Big B Wolf.
Ooh.
Big B Wolf. Big B Wolf. Oh boy. Snow White. King Cole. Surveillance. Oh boy, they've been surveilling us a lot. Research. Research into whom's.
I mean, we have been sniffing around their business.
Holly? Or is it Billy? Holly or Billy? I can't read it.
Wait, let me maximize that so I can have a better look.
Oh, I think my camera's absolutely blocking everything. It's fine. I think this says Holly.
But it's hard to see both, actually.
I can't see it. And I can't go closer.
Yeah.
I think it's Holly. But wait.
Maybe because we haven't really met anyone whose name's Billy, so.
Yeah, Holly. Where was Holly?
There, the troll. Yeah. Right next to the Tweedles.
No, it's Lily.
That's Lily. Next to the Tweedles.
Yeah, there.
There.
Yeah, that's also how her name is written, so it's probably her. And it makes sense if they killed her sister.
Yeah, sure.
And there was a picture of her here too, on the wall, with Snow. Yeah, there. Her and Snow talking.
Yeah.
There. Okay.
Where is that though? When did they talk?
This is
that
the
looks like the
front of the woodlands. Yeah.
Yeah, but why would they meet there?
Probably when they were going to get the body.
Yeah, probably. True, I forgot about that.
Oh boy.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies.
Bigby, get off of that. Get off of there.
Is that bleach?
Yep.
Oh no. Oof. What's that?
That's
oh,
bullet
silver
casings.
bullets. Oh shit.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
So creepy. Oh.
What?
Hi.
What?
It's about time.
Any reflective surface.
So metal is perfect for her.
Some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
My bandages are gone.
I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate.
Oh no.
Come find
Please
me
don't.
when finished here.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of
we
my
have
way.
to fight her.
Now, don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
No.
Bitch. Oh, I hate it. I hate that with a passion. Oof.
It's a very cool setting for a fight.
Absolutely. The camera work in this game is so good.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna make me walk through there.
It's like a haunted house.
Oh,
I also love
God.
I also love the sound effect that she gets. Did she hit your eyes?
My eyes are changed, yes.
No,
but
no,
she also changed.
No, did she hit your eyes? Oh.
Huh? Am I hitting the buttons or not? I feel like
I'm not so sure.
Come
And
on,
her,
face me.
I just, when she appeared, it looked like her form. Yeah, she shifted too. Oh, that's gnarly.
Yeah.
That's gnarly. Jesus.
Oh, the shaking. I feel like I'm hitting the buttons, but they're not doing shit.
Okay, so we're turned completely. Which is probably the only thing that saved us from dying right there.
I don't know. We probably would have been fine, but... Oh, that's so creepy.
With all the mirror shards on her. Also the clinking sound she makes. Oh, mirror images. Ooh. Which one is it?
Oh, they're all it?
They're all real?
They're all physical.
Oh no. Are we going to die?
Probably.
Oh, that's so hard.
Oh!
Oh! Jesus! He's a big boy! Oh! Oh, that's terrifying.
Oh, we thought we were fully turned before?
Yeah,
oh boy.
That's crazy.
Oh.
That's crazy. Like, now I know why everyone talks about us that way. Also, I think it's really cool the way they made it. If you like defeat them, they just break into pieces.
Yeah. Oh, do I get bigger, or can I like blow them away?
Ooh, the breath! Oh, that's so cool! He's huffing and puffing. Oh my god, I love this!
Oh, go off, King! He's also so cute. He's a good boy.
Yeah. We love a cute, dangerous boy. Oh, okay. Oh. She's trying to escape.
No, she's trying to kill
us.
us.
She's trying to kill us. Oh.
She's taking an eye.
Ooh. No, she didn't. She didn't. She didn't get to us before we broke her. That's so cool. I thought we were going to die.
Same.
Oh my god, Big B's so cool!
Are we naked now? Oh, we're naked. We're very naked.
Oh, yes. Oh, boy. I think censoring pebbles is going to have to come out, maybe. Oh, there are our clothes.
Ah. Good thing our clothes evaporated right next to us.
Stop watching, we're naked.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets.
Well, that's a good reason.
I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark, and you'll find yourself rolling on the floor in agony, unable to heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you? Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's
worse.
still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm
Because
not
being a
saying another
businessman
word
means
until
you
I'm
have no
brought
conscience
before the
anymore.
community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
Oh, these are his shoes. I just...
You're often reckless.
Where is he
And I
going?
worry you're
There's a
not
door,
thinking of
probably.
them. Let me ask you an honest question. What do you
Where is he going
really
to
care
close off?
about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
I think
Because
it's about
those are
favor.
two very different things.
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it.
But I also know who's
Georgie.
responsible.
He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Oh, fuck.
It's difficult. Like, he doesn't want to be taken in for no reason because he thinks he can, like,
He has
negotiate
leverage
his
on
way out of
Bluebeard.
it.
He's gonna get out.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if we came back to the office and, like, Bluebeard had somehow asserted power or something, so... Probably the evidence that he burned at Crane's, like, was it his home or his office or something? It was his home, right?
The apartment, yeah.
Was probably something that would have, like, associated him with the Crooked Man, so... I mean... I think the choice is, are we going to take him in and see where the story goes, or are we going to try and deal with him right here and possibly get killed? And I do think that it will be very hard not to get killed, because we already dealt with silver bullets and they're gnarly. And we also just fought and we're already hurt, so...
Yeah. Like, the whole game I've tried not to fight, but, like, this is the guy, and this is what he wants, and I hate doing what he wants.
The
but-
thing is, when he dies, does the problem really end? Because I don't think so.
No.
Because there's so much corruption, he ran through everything already. And
Yeah.
he's like, he's just the spider in the web, and even if the spider is gone, the web's still gonna be there. And it's
You know,
probably
I'm
just
actually looking
somebody
forward to
else
seeing
going to
Miss
take
White
a
again.
seat eventually.
My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind.
Sure.
What do you say? Fine.
Yeah, just
I'm
leave it
sure
there.
Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd
Just
want to
cuff
keep
him.
you around.
You're under
He's trying
arrest.
to goad me.
You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
He is really trying to goad you.
And your punishment will follow.
Or maybe he is trying to goad you because he thinks like, well, if I'm killed here, like, I won't get punished, but...
No. No, he definitely wanted to get...
I know. But
There.
we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The
crooked man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
You know, this way the victims get some closure.
Are you
Hopefully.
okay?
True.
It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place. And after what happened with Mary...
What do you think happened?
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just...
Good thing she took that back right away. I was about to complain.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible.
Probably a good
The
idea.
Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister?
He's
well,
trying to
where
turn
is
this
he?
shit
Yeah,
on
you're gonna
us
bring that
anyway.
shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes.
Nobody
Now,
cares
is there
about Crane.
anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you
Stop
didn't.
the charade. We know you're an...
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly.
1 second, I'm gonna make my camera a little smaller so you can see more.
No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
That's a good sentiment.
This is ridiculous.
Why would you uncuff him?
Yeah.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss
Maybe someone
White.
stand behind
You've
him.
all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was
Well,
a
specifically
total
because,
scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired
has,
him as a
like-
favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a
Powers.
dying mother.
Oh,
Like,
Are you going to get to your
teleportation and
point
stuff.
or what?
Well, not anymore.
Georgie was working for me, yes.
Not true.
But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions.
No.
I was willing to cooperate.
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
He's so smart for arguing like that.
Wasn't I?
Don't turn this on us.
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help
Oh, the
poor
necklace she's
Fables
wearing,
get
I saw it on
glamours.
someone else.
Because I helped her, she was able
think
to make a
maybe on
living,
Vivian is like a
provide
haircut
for
or something?
herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
new
because
deputy
you're
mayor
indebted.
wants you on the 13th floor.
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
Uh-oh.
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Nice.
Right? Yeah!
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke.
Nerissa.
Especially given Bigby's history.
Nerissa, right, she can speak now.
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie killed them.
Let me just make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
I've treated him well.
He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
That was
Maybe
Crane.
he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be
Snow
serious.
wasn't involved
Snow
because
had
she was
nothing to
missing
do
at the
with
time.
it.
Because
We
we
all
shot,
thought she was
thought she was
dead.
dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them.
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf?
He's trying to pin this on us.
will
Oh,
be
no.
the-
Bigby! Miss White!
Yes! Yeah!
Thank God!
Excuse me.
God.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
God bless your
Why don't you
heart,
take
sweet
a
girl.
moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know what
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I
love
found
her.
Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear.
You tell him, girl.
It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker.
Ha ha ha!
Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
That
And now
confirms it.
I can finally say, you're an asshole.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him.
You are
Georgie
winning
would have
the
never
crowd,
done
nice.
anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
And she's not the she's the only one who came, so the other
we
girls
found our
are
evidence.
not gonna be in danger.
Firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats. fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't get it.
bloodshed
So we get
already?
rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment, so I think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
You should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed.
Oh, no.
He's the only official representative, really. He should be the
I
judge.
got voted on?
No.
That makes sense to me.
People voted for me?
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf.
Oh, great.
It's your call.
I'm jury, judge, and executioner?
Just do what you think is right.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Do what?
I don't think we should rip his head off. I mean,
No,
it's
definitely
what,
not.
It's what like Holly and Graham
Yeah,
would
no,
want
no,
probably,
no.
like you know, and maybe Nerissa too. Like rip his head off, like he ripped off the girls' heads basically.
No.
So it's either like throw him down the well or lock him up. The thing is, you know what we know about the witching well? We know nothing about the witching well. We know
That's
that,
true.
you know, like nobody knows if there is a bottom and just dead people are thrown in there. And so far, nothing has ever come back from there. But we are not sure that he dies if he goes there. Because if he's lucky, he's thrown down the witching well, he survives, and he gets out of there somehow. So maybe it would be better to lock him up so we can have him under control.
But
But
will
then
we have him
again-
under control?
Also, just speaking of a cruelty point, he is the crooked man. So I think the thing he would hate the most would be to be locked up again. So that's a point for thought.
I just don't trust him in lockup, considering his influence and how persuasive he is.
Yeah.
In that regard, ripping his head off would be a definitive end. But it would also, like... First of all, I don't think Big B would want to do that if he didn't have to. And I don't think it's a great way to show to the crowd.
It's like, hey, I will do what everyone thinks I will do.
Yeah,
The big
exactly.
bad wolf. That's the one thing. Also, it's
That
a
is-
testament
yeah.
of how these kind of things will be handled in the future. And I don't think
Yeah.
that Bigby and Snow want people to obey them out of
Not
fear,
through
like
fear,
they did
yeah.
for the Crooked Man. It's just,
Yeah.
it's not a good alternative.
It's always this whole debate about the death penalty. It's like, can people do something so terrible that they forfeit the right to live? Is this completely
Yeah.
separate, completely separate debate about then should we have the death penalty? Because maybe someone can forfeit their right to live by doing something terrible, but who do you trust to make that judgment?
True. Also,
And- yeah.
someone who's dead cannot be rehabilitated. Like the whole judgment system is telling you all the time, like, yeah, we're just going to like put you in prison so you can like
Yeah.
think about what you did and then rehabilitate you into a society. Rehabilitate,
Rehabilitate, I think.
Rehabilitate you back into society, and you just never get the chance to, because once you're caught in the system, because nobody's helping you rehabilitate. And you know, we are talking about the US because this is a US based
America, yeah.
game. It's an American game. So I think that's a direct tip of the hat to that, and it's the same as with the farm and the glamours. Like, you're being put there because you cannot afford to be glamored. I don't think they have the possibility to make money there somehow, so they can afford a glamour and get back out. So it's like,
yeah. It's also, here's the thing about the crooked man: he's a symptom. He's not the root cause, because he exploited people's weakness, but there was weaknesses of people to exploit. Yeah, and he knows not gonna, as you said earlier, it's not gonna end with him. Like, the web is still there. Yeah. And I think for Big B personally, I think maybe locking him up is actually the right call, because the whole game, at least the way I've been playing him, I've been trying to disprove people's perception of me and what they think Big B is. And ripping his head off will just confirm their view. And I do think maybe locking him up is the best choice, even if I don't trust that he's never gonna get out. But I think for society in this Fable town, I think locking him up is the best move, because, as you said, we don't want to rule through fear. Like, we don't want to like, we want also to show people that, hey, yes, if you fuck up, like, it's not, there's
you are going to be punished, but we want to give you the opportunity to make right what you did wrong, to retribute for it, basically. And like, you cannot say that to people while you just threw down someone the witching well where nobody knows where they go, or just rip their head off and be like, oh, by the way, this is not how we will handle you if you ever fuck up. Like, don't worry about it. Nobody's going to believe that.
Also, considering that, like, all our dead are there, it's also disrespectful to them, I think.
Yeah, true.
So
it's like, it's kind of frustrating to think, well, I should pick the like merciful option for him, but I think in the long run, it's like, it implicates so much, like, every choice.
Like, personally, I would very much like for this man to not be able to harm anyone again, and I do think that locking him up, he will be able to do that again. But
well, I mean, the auntie offered to like magically put him in bounds, so I think she's able to do that.
Yeah, I think for society and the way, since we said we are doing things by the book and we want to do right by people, even horrible people, I think we have to lock him up. Yeah.
What you think is right?
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to die.
We can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this
Oh fuck. Oh. Okay, maybe we won't get a choice.
Oh no, he's trying to take us with him. Fuck him. Oh no.
I hope you all remember this moment.
No, I'm not. No.
Think of me when you try to sleep.
Lock him up. Fable town.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't
what
be serious.
He's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
I think it was the right choice. Well, I don't think there's a right or a wrong choice here.
No.
But
not again! Not again!
But it's saved right before. It's saved right before.
Come on, game. Please. We're so close.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
It's the same.
Yeah, no, Cullen showed up and he didn't hear.
Okay.
Because when we stopped, like, Cullen came in with like a 6-pack of beer.
True.
So I think we missed something, which is annoying. But
oh. Hello, bud. Oh, that's probably him.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Oh.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Work is work, I guess.
Which is good.
Hey,
this way
Sheriff.
he can't manipulate people.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Maybe the farm is good?
Oh, he's working for us now too. As
This fucking line.
Hey, Jack.
What are you doing here? Oh, Tim.
There's all the people that are unemployed now.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Okay. It was good to see, like, everyone's in a generally okay mood, I think.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Oh, she's
We'll talk later, okay?
Overworked, probably.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
I don't trust that.
Also, we got a few new entries in the meantime, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there he is.
Gonna see you, Colin.
Oh. Well, that wasn't too pleasant. What a nice exchange.
Maybe he's going back to the farm.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, voluntarily. It seems like a lot of people were going back there. Which I suppose, if the farm is a good thing, at least the people are taken care of there. Like, they don't have to fend for, like, jobs.
TJ!
I'm going! Jesus!
Oh, he doesn't seem too happy.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff.
Oh, no.
Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
Oh, TJ.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
Oh.
It's a willow beetle. That's a big one.
Oh, that's so
they're
cute.
Cool, 'cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Oh,
have to
so
go?
the Crooked Man
I
is going to the farm
wanna stay
too.
here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice.
That's true, though.
Come on.
Hopefully.
It won't be so bad.
If the
Have
farm
you
is
been
actually
there
good.
before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye.
Don't break our hearts like that.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? How should I know?
Oh. So he's not going?
I'm guessing. Because
Saying goodbye?
Why though?
there's a...
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
She should remove
Listen,
it when she wants to.
I
Yeah,
came
I
here
think so
because
too.
I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start.
Did she pull the ribbons
Faith, Lily and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Narissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Oh,
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head
so it
at
was
your
her.
doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them...
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world
would have
likes
never
it that way.
investigated it.
Yeah.
She just
We
disappeared.
just fade. Like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith. Or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Narissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've
That's
changed
a giant
this
umbrella, by
place.
the way.
For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Oh.
That's what Faith said.
Yeah. Oh, I just got the chills.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call
It's a
me.
glamour.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Is she Red Riding Hood or something?
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Oh my god! What? Oh my god! Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. I pressed her with my. I think when you asked. He smashed up his. I smashed one TV. He promised to bring the crooked man back alive. Chose to wait for him. Accepted his deal. Promised to give it to Snow. You gave him money. Oh.
You're right.
I don't know.
That was not what I expected this ending to be. I kind of did, but not in that way.
Like. So. The implications. So, I don't know. Like, maybe Faith. No, but the glamour would have worn off, right? No. Yeah, the glamour would have gotten off, but why did he want to run more tests? Maybe that's why the glamour. Because the glamour only ran out on Holly when we opened it.
Yeah.
So if Nerissa.
And also, we never personally saw Faith's body. We only had her head.
Yeah.
Because she, as Toad Jr. told us, was drowned. Or her body was drowned. Like
Which
put in the river.
Also, which would be a very poetic thing for Georgie to do if it was Nerissa that actually died. That she was, put in the water, considering her origin story as the Little Mermaid.
True.
So I wonder. Though I do like the idea that she was Little Red Riding Hood also, but we never really.
Like, it's. It implicates so many things that it could be so many things at the same time. I mean, like, Red Riding Hood was just the first thing that got into my head because, like, Wolf and the Red Riding Hood.
But she is the one. She said exactly what Faith said. So I think she's Faith. I think it's Faith.
Ooh, look at this good boy.
Look at the good boy.
He looks so cool too. 8 foot tall wolf.
Abilities from his father, Northwind. Bigby's able to hold his breath for an abnormally long time, making it impossible for him to drown.
Oh,
nice. Neat. Good to know. Mary's loyalty. She began working for the Crooked Man centuries ago. He promised her freedom to do as she pleased, as long as she agreed to act as his personal bodyguard and a hitman.
Oh, however, exceptions are often made to expedite the process. Ooh, so that's how it had been handled before. That's not right.
Yeah. No. Even with Narissa lying, which I don't approve of, but it was the evidence we needed, which doesn't make it right. But
not really. It's like,
but we
also,
know the truth.
Yeah, it's kind of like forged evidence, and I think as much as I hate to say it, with the Crooked Man, all we know about what he did and where he pulled the strings is like he said, she said. You know,
we know he extorted people.
Yeah, of course. But he has been very smart in a way that he hasn't been the one who did anything. Like, he just gave people money. He gave them jobs for whatever field, you know. Like, he gave, Jack a job at the pawn shop and stuff like that. He basically just did business with them, as much as I hate to say it.
Yeah.
And did he extort people because of it? Absolutely. But have we had any proof? No, we didn't.
No.
So it was very convenient of Narissa to come in. And I mean, we also cheered and clapped our hands. It was like, yes, girl, you go get him. But
in this case, I feel like the girls got justice for them. It might have not have been the right thing, but it's murky. It's like, in terms of justice, this is not how I would have liked it to have happened, but I understand Narissa, and I understand why she did it.
Well, if Narissa is Narissa, that's the thing, though, because we are talking about glamours and transformations.
I refer to her as Narissa.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but that's the thing that is so good about this ending, because it gets with just one instant, it gets your head rolling in the whole thing all over again, because we have glamours, so everyone, if they have a glamour, they can look like basically anything, as we noticed. They can look like another person, no problem. They also have their voice and all of that, and we do have even transformation. Like, the Auntie Greenleaf turned the Crooked Man into a raven? Did she? Is that him? We don't know. You know? And there's just so many implications and things we don't know. We know less than we did in the very beginning of the game.
Yeah.
So.
Feathertop. Who the fuck is Feathertop?
Feathertop.
Ooh. Snow White cut him with a lycanthropy-stained knife to give him the power to change into human form at will.
Ooh.
I don't understand. That makes sense why we would be very, why we have the connection to Snow White as we do.
Also, this is super smart to give him lycanthropy, because otherwise he would just be a wolf.
And then he would also be at the farm.
Yep. So who's Feathertop?
Yeah.
Oh, he looks creepy as hell.
But I feel like this is the best ending for Bigby, because as it said just now in the text about him, he's trying to redeem himself in the town, because he's been trying to do good. And
okay, so there's multiple connections to Feathertop there. He's also a fable, and he's alive. Occupation tourist. Feathertop was a scarecrow of the witch mother Rigby, built to protect her garden. Her creator later brought him to life, and Feathertop has since been able to take on the appearance of a human, as long as he continues to puff on his pipe.
I wonder what other shit we can uncover when I play this again. I say if, when. Oh gosh. What are player choices? Let's see. Because I wonder if we hadn't given Faith money, if Nerissa would have helped us this easily.
Excuse me, what were you saying?
In the beginning, we gave Faith money when we first saw her.
True.
And Nerissa, basically the first time we saw her looking like Nerissa, she helped us. True. Also, can I just say, when we said the prime suspect was Georgie in the first
True.
thing, and I was right.
Uh-huh. What else does it say? Nothing else. Okay. Interesting. What I find interesting is Snow knew about Toad and she knew about Colin. She knew about both of them. Right?
Yeah.
But she decided to only send Toad?
I don't know. Gosh.
Man, I'm lost with this ending. It was absolutely not what I expected.
Yeah. Like, damn.
Also, the game in and of itself being kind of like a cautionary tale is kind of ironic to me.
It is a fable, you might say.
Yeah. That's such a good game. Oh, it was so good.
A really good game. I really want to replay it and like do all the opposite things. Sort of.
Like a Dark Souls run.
Sort of, but also like where I go first. I wonder what Prince Lawrence would have told us. Like I wonder if he had like if that had changed anything.
Especially if we had gone like every point we had where we had two choices of directions basically. Like if we had gone for the woodsman instead of like Tweedle.
Exactly.
Tweedledee.
Or we'd gone to the butcher shop first.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you do find out some of it later, but not all of it,
I imagine this is the type of game where the more you play it, the more you uncover. I'm sure there was more. Like, there was definitely more to it all. And we haven't unlocked all the extras. We haven't unlocked all the Book of Fables, so I imagine in other playthroughs we would learn more about other things too.
Oh, true. We're missing some people. But it's, I think, like... in part
objects.
3, it's probably like whether you go to the Tweedle's office. Like we had a choice there. Do you want to go to the Tweedle's office or somewhere else? I think. And then
it was Crane. It was either Crane's apartment, the bar, or the
True,
Tweedle's
where we
shop.
had the 3 choices with Bluebeard and Snow in the office.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's also something we missed in part 1. I'm guessing if Prince Lawrence had survived.
Yeah, or we had gotten to him first instead of Toad's place. Well, who knows, maybe if we had gone to his apartment first, maybe something bad would have happened to Toad and his son. Because the Tweedles were there and taking the place apart, so... Who knows?
Oh, right. I forgot about this.
What?
Bigby's mercy. In the days leading up to the big exodus, the big black wolf hunted armies of men and goblins in the Black Forest. These invading forces had driven off the great beast's preferred quarry, and their own flesh was rotten with corruption, hardly a suitable replacement. He made it his game to destroy their camps, devour their night watchmen, and disrupt the supply trains while sparing their prisoners. One day he broke ranks and discovered a particular woman they held captive. Her skin was white as snow, but her hair was dark as the night sky. He approached her, and she, knowing no sword would match the giant wolf's power, bravely placed her shackles in the beast's mouth. He freed her, but years would pass before the two would meet again in the Mundi world.
Oh, I see. I also like how he's turned his back on us.
Yeah.
To his story. Also, the mirror is so interesting. It speaks mostly in rhyme.
I like that he was unnerved by Mary so much that he didn't speak
that he
in
didn't
rhymes
rhyme, yeah.
The glamours. I mean, it would make most sense for her to be Faith, I think. Let's see, let's read that again.
Yeah, I mean, it's also funny how, I mean, you could say Faith doesn't have any social bounds to anyone else. She's a standalone character in this whole story. And after she's dead, or presumed dead, she's never heard of again. Like, nobody would go looking for her and stuff like that. There wouldn't be a trial because of her, the way, like, Holly and Gren were, like, you know, aggressively pursuing it and stuff. Like, it was kind of like a perfect character to have fade out of the picture and then, you know, be unassumed.
Yeah, also in her bio on the Book of Fables, it says Nerissa's story never had a happy ending. So I'm wondering if it really didn't.
Nerissa or Faith?
Nerissa. I wonder if Nerissa is the one that died and then Faith just, you know, took her appearance.
What was the ending of The Little Mermaid again? Like the classic one, not
she
the
turns
Disney
to
version.
sea foam.
True. The white deer.
Donkey skin code. Invisible while still being seen. And as I said, considering she like echoed the words Faith said to us, I do think it was Faith.
Or it was just to point either that and or to point to the fact that, you know, somebody did know of that interaction happening because we saw a photo of it back at the steel factory, at the metalworks factory. And maybe someone had, like, placed the words in her mouth or something. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all just assumptions because we don't know.
No, yeah.
So I hope
or you know,
Wolf Among Us 2 comes out soon.
Said it's a separate storyline. It won't wrap up anything.
Yeah.
At least that's so far. But
I was afraid that would happen.
Yeah.
I mean, the story is so good because it has an open ending like that. Because you think it comes to a full close and then it just doesn't.
Yeah.
So
here's the thing, though. Another reason why I don't think it's Nerissa from the story. I mean, I know this game is made by men, but if Nerissa, her story, it said is specifically that every step she takes is like walking on glass. She would not be wearing those high heels. She would not be wearing those high heels.
I think it's a symbolism, because if you've ever worn such high heels, which I did for an extended period of time, it does at some point start to feel like you're walking on shards of glass.
Yeah, definitely. But you know, she already has it without. You know, I know that's probably not it, but I know this game was made by men. But like, if you had the choice, you know, wear comfortable shoes. Or she wanted the height advantage, who knows. I kind of want to just play the first part again and see, like... But,
I mean, we're at 30 minutes. If you want to do that, I'm in for it. Like, I'm curious too. I'm super curious.
Yeah.
I would totally... if I had the game, I would totally go just for another run and see what changes. So, I'm in.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still cut it out later if you don't want to keep it in, so...
Yeah, like maybe we'll say goodbye to everybody now. But this was an amazing experience. I'm glad people pushed me to play it. I know it took forever, but this is a really great game and like really well done. And yeah, thanks to Bambi for joining me. This was fantastic.
Thank you for having me. It was amazing.
I hope everyone who watched it enjoyed it, and check this game out for yourself. I think there's a lot of the story really carries it by like deliberating and, you know, like talking for yourself and through it what you would do. And yeah, I'm also curious about the comics now. I might have to check those out.
Oh yeah.
But for now, this is it for you all. Thank you all for watching. Thanks to Bambi for joining me. Go check out Bambi. I don't know what I'm gonna play next. We'll see. Maybe something a little less heavy. Maybe something nice for once. You know, maybe just, you know, maybe after all the decapitation and death and, you know, all the trigger warnings. Maybe we'll just play something nice. Maybe we'll just play Minecraft or something. I'll become a Minecraft YouTuber now. But thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Yay! Well, I'm not gonna die. Big B is gonna die. We'll see if I succumb to my heart palpitations.